Good morning, and what a beautiful day to start a new trail. It's 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning in early August, and I'm here by beautiful Loch Lochy again in Fort William to start the Great Glen Way. Let's get started then. So here's the trailhead stone, and the Great Glen Way is a 73-mile trail in the Highlands of Scotland between Fort William, which is here, and Inverness here, and it follows the path alongside several lochs, the most famous of which is Loch Ness and the Caledonian Canal. That's Ben Nevis under the cloud, Fort William and Loch Lochy. Great start to the trail, about 2 or 3 miles in now. That was a better start than I was expecting. Lovely. And I only decided a few days ago to do this trail. Because of lockdown, my other plans were cancelled or postponed until next year, and I was looking for something else, and I wasn't originally considering this one, but visited Inverness recently, really nice place, and I thought, why not? Let's do this one. So I didn't really know much about this trail. I haven't put as much research into it or homework as I normally do for trails. So I haven't got a guidebook or a map. I just went on the Walk Highlands website, read all of their information on there, and downloaded the GPS points to my Garmin. I'm hoping to complete it in 4 days while camping along the way in my tent, and because we're just shortly after the end of lockdown, many campsites are closed, and B&Bs and things, youth hostels, are either closed as well or fully booked. So it's wild camping all the way, and I wasn't really sure exactly where to stay, but in Scotland you can more or less camp anywhere. There are some restrictions, but you can camp almost anywhere. And I learned a really good tip only yesterday, that if you come down here, and I'll show you in a minute, about 3 miles in, you can rent a key for £10, and that allows you into some facilities for toilets and showers and washrooms, and even some charging points for your phone and that, dotted all the way along the route. And also near to some of them are some designated camping spots. So that seems really good. I'm going to do that. So when you get to this bit, the way continues to the right. But if you want to go and get one of those keys for the services, it's a short walk down to the left to those white buildings in the distance. So you walk down the path next to the canal. It's not far, a few hundred yards, and we're aiming for that little tower on the left. Apparently the office is next to that. Success! Here's my key, number 17. with a little float, and you hand it in at the office at the other end in Inverness, or vice versa if you come in southbound. It's just in that little office there. Really helpful bloke. 10 quid. Result? Now, the guy did say that the toilets and showers and charging facilities and everything are not available in every single location. It's a bit of a mix and match. Some have got all of them, some have only got one or two of those. So you've got to check the map. He gave me a paper copy of the map. There's also ones you can download on the website. And he said, actually, there's a problem with the one at Loch Lochy, which is about 10 mile. He said it's broken or something, being repaired, so it's not in service. So bear that in mind if you're doing this soon. I'm sure they'll repair it. One other really good bit, he said, if you're struggling for water, just ask any of the lock keepers along the canal, and they've got running water and they'll fill up your bottles. So what a great start. I'm really pleased with that. This is Neptunes Staircase, a series of 8 locks on the Caledonian Canal. At the top of the staircase is the first of the new toilet blocks, so let's give this key a turn. Yeah, showers, sink, sanitizer, toilets. Excellent. This one has even got a room for laundry facilities. So, washing machine, tumble dryer. You have to pay for them with coins. A sink for washing stuff, and plug sockets to charge up. About 8 miles in, that's where I've come from. Almost all in the shade so far. It's a lovely sunny warm day, but there's a break in the trees and a view of Ben Nevis has opened up. Just the top bit covered by cloud now, but that's a pretty good view. There are several of these swing bridges along the canal to allow the boats to pass. That's the way ahead. I've reached Glas Lochy at about the 10 mile point. There's a road here and a big mechanical swing bridge. I think this might be the best looking canal I've ever seen. So here are the washroom, toilet and shower facilities at Glas Lochy, the ones that are out of order. There's a sign on the door that says there's a broken pump, out of order. All the doors are locked. I tried the key, so unfortunately can't get in there, but I don't need anything. Would have been just nice to charge my phone up to a maximum, you know, while I have a lunch break, but I've had worse places to have a lunch break. It's beautiful. I'm not sure where I'm going to pitch my tent tonight, but I have seen a few unofficial camping spots along the way, like that one across the canal there, and the one earlier at the smaller swing bridge. They had a little grassed camping area as well. I'd like to get to Lagan Locks if I can, because they've got another one of those washrooms, and I can have a shower. But that's another 11 miles, making it about a 22 mile day, which I'm a bit wary of. I've got an option about 15 mile mark though, so I'll have a look when we get there and see how I feel. there's no problem with the weather or daylight. It's a super day, so I better get on with it. And finally, a full height view of Ben Nevis on the right there. What a lovely spot, Glas Lochy. From Glas Lochy, the path follows the north bank of the canal and eventually I think goes up a little bit up that hillside on the north shore of the loch. But I've just come down the south side, just a few hundred yards, just to give you the view of Loch Lochy from here. Have a look at this. I'm on the north shore of Loch Lochy now, and it opens up even more. A few miles of road walking, followed by a few miles of this roller coaster forest track has done me in. I'm pretty tired now and I'm looking for a camp spot. Well, I made it. This is one of the composting toilets. It's not a fancy washer block here. This is as far as I'm going to go because I'm really tired, and I could see some tents down there, so all the best pictures are probably gone, but I don't care. I just want to lie down and rest. I went to the campsite, well, the camping place at 15 miles, but it was chock-a-block with barbecue smoke and screaming kids, so I just walked on. But oh, the last few miles have killed me. Anyway, yeah, there's tents here, but never mind. That's the pitch then, guys. I'm in the trees, there's no space on the shore, but it's relatively flat and it's not that wet, it's just a bit damp. So I'm so tired, I'm getting straight in, no messing. I'll see you tomorrow.